Well, hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into Phoenix Arc Tarot. My name is Firestorm Shan, and I'm here to do a reading for Sagittarius placements. Sagittarius, the moon is in your sign right now. It is August the 20th, 2026. The sun is in Leo. We do have some energy coming up next week on the 28th of a lunar eclipse, and it's going to be a full moon as well. Full moons usually bring out a lot of hidden things being revealed. Eclipse energy is very karmic. It wants to bring in new things, usher out old things. Sagittarius, you being a fellow fire sign, your ruling planet is Jupiter and it's in Leo right now. So all the fire signs are really going to be feeling this energy. But I wanted to go ahead and start popping into your energy to see how things might be looking for you during this eclipse season. You know, eclipse seasons can linger like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, but we've had two eclipses in the month of August here. So I would expect you to be able to feel this energy till at least mid September. So whatever wants to come forward here, we have the full moon at the bottom of the deck. So that's the 28th of August. That is a timing card for you. I love it when spirit does that. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is a collective reading, and your highest superpower is your free will. So there may or may not be something in this reading for you. Sagittarius, get grounded. This could be an emotional roller coaster. Pisces is a water sign, so someone around you might really need your support, or you might find that you need to stay especially grounded at this time. This could be done through earthing or making sure you're taking time for meditation. But if you need medication, talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor or an attorney. I'm a spiritual advisor. So let's go ahead and get on in here and see what's popping for the Saggies. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I could be talking to a crosswatcher, FYI. How are these eclipse energies going to be affecting you the most? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information is going to be on my website. My special right now is $25 for the eclipse season reading. I will need to know your date of birth, your time of birth, the city of birth, and then we could find out what houses in your natal chart are being impacted by this eclipse. For me, my eighth house and my second house are being eclipsed. That's your money house and your other people's resources house. Other people, you're pulling air. This is communication. Mercury is in Leo right now, as well as Jupiter is in Leo and Sun is in Leo, a fellow trine fire sign. But this is air. Air is a nice compatible sign to us. You know, Gemini would be your opposite sign. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Matters with siblings, matters with community, um, matters with technology, communication, ideas, those sort of things. But I was going to say the natal chart readings are available as well. If you wanted me to do a full year scope, I can do that, or I could just do how the eclipse is affecting you for 25. Now, let's go ahead and see what else is going on with Saggies. Some communication, some new ideas, some epiphanies coming in. Air signs. Ooh, we're dealing with healer. So are you dealing with an Aquarius? That's Horus's eye. Someone's vision could be getting better, by the way. You're seeing things more clearly. And like I did a reading yesterday, it's called Suddenly I See. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see. You know, what the hell's been bugging me? Like, you're like, what's wrong with me? I don't know. I don't know. And then suddenly you go, oh, I realize what's bugging me now. Maybe it's something from the childhood wound that's still festering that needs to be dealt with. Maybe it's an I don't know, whatever it is. It has good healing energy. I want to keep it on the positive right now. Healing conversations. Pisces is also known for their eyes, and so is Aries, known for their eyes. They usually have pretty big eyes. But Pisces is the hangman also, and that has to do with perception, looking at things through a different lens. What's going on with Sagittarius, please? Death. This came out for Leos, I believe. No, I can't remember. It was either Pisces or Leos. I don't know. Death card is Scorpio energy. It's more water energy. Okay, so we have this eclipse in a water sign. Ooh, and then we got time. Divine timing is at hand. Saturn is all over this reading. It is time to have a conversation, a healing conversation that brings in true change and transformation, like a Pluto agreement, some sort of Pluto alignment, seeing things very clearly. This is going to be a good time for you. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Show me, and I also see Capricorn here. Earthly matter, some sort of earthly matter is coming to an end or being healed. That you're going to have to see it something differently. Number 28, number 32, number 36, number 41. The number 5 is here twice. The number 9 is here. And the number 1 is here. So that has to do with change through conflict, seeing things through your own personal lens and bringing an end to things that are no longer really serving you, Sagittarius. So how's this going to be looking for you guys? Let's get this reading popping. I'm going to be using the Pop Art Tarot to get some tarot. This is the Sacred Symbols deck if you want to work with it. Over here. Bottom of the deck, we got Hope, 6 of Swords. I love it. This came out in today's reading as well for one of the other signs. This was the solution to your problem, is just to kind of turn your back on a situation that's really not serving you. 5 of Swords comes before the 6 of Swords. This would be self-sabotage, manipulation, lies, that you were turning your back on and getting the hell out of Dodge. You're like, nope, turning my back on that shit. No, thank you. Good job, Sagittarius. You're not even going to get involved in the conversation. It's going to be manipulative. So you're like, no thanks. I'll put it into that, please. It's time. The way we're communicating, it needs to be healed. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's popping for Sagittarius. Ooh, we have the moon card in the upright at the heart of the reading, and we are talking about the full moon eclipse. This is Hecate's gates. This is a crossroads. There are some doubts here you have about love or relationship of some sort. There is a little bit of confusion potentially that you could be dealing with at work or having a lack of clarity. It's Neptunian energy, and Neptune is a natural ruler, I believe, of Pisces. There's that aloofiness of like being a little daydreamy, a little illusiony, but a lack of clarity and uncertainty in financial decisions, insufficient financial knowledge. If you're concerned about your finances, those are being healed. Those are going to change. And the same with love. But you're going to have to talk about it. Those fears are going to be coming to the surface. Number 18. Also, a 9 is here again, wrapping up a cycle. Cancerian energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy on the board. What's crossing this energy of the moon for the Saggies? You know, that can mean fearful and feel emotional too. What's crossing you? You have 2 cards, and they are in the upright. I very much love this. The 6 of Cups in the upright and the Ace of Cups in the upright. This is reconciliation for some of you. You could be reconciling with an ex, healing after a breakup, returning to a previous job, avoiding mistakes from the past, moving back in with parents, or receiving financial gifts. Don't be afraid, because you've also got it here with abundance, and this says abundance. Ace of Cups. Look at this. A loving, supporting partnership is important to you. Do not be afraid. Things are changing for you, Saggy. But abundance is crossing you. Reunions are crossing you. I don't even think we're in a Mercury retrograde. Okay, so we have a new romance potentially for some of you. A refreshing of a current relationship, even for those of you who are in one. Positive relationships at work. Very nice. A surge of creativity, so you could be feeling very creative. And receiving financial assistance. Good news regarding finances. So if you were concerned about finances, oh, baby, that's all going to change. That's all going to change. News is on its way. They're being healed. Finances are being healed, my loves. Beautiful. What's in the foundation of your reading? I got the Hierophant in the reverse, which is strange. In your foundation, that's your money house being upside down. a stagnant relationship, misaligned values, bureaucratic obstacles, a suffocating work environment, exploring alternative financial avenues, taking risks with money. Interesting. So this is a 5. It's the Hierophant. This is your money house. It's in the reverse. Something needs to be done in your money house differently. Maybe you do need to take some sort of risk. I think with Pisces, there was a little bit of a warning about gambling, and that could be a issue. Careful with gambling if you're Pisces, but I don't know. Maybe Sag is getting some opportunities. Saggies are pretty lucky. I tell my husband all the time, you're the luckiest person I know. He's a Sagittarius. I'm hoping he's going to take me to the casino next month. This could be that windfall. Anyway, it's also a changing of the traditions and the values of how you look at money and how you value them. And it also can mean religion, because that's the Pope, you know, as you believe in your heart. So as a man believeth in his heart, so is he, you know what I mean? But yeah, there is an alternative financial avenue that wants to come through to you, but does require some sort of change. And it could come through a conflict, because 5s usually mean change through conflict, but 5s are unsettled. They come in on purpose to bring change, to keep you on your toes. You know what I mean? So you're always creating. What's in your head? What's in the headspace here? Put that back. Headspace for the Sagittarius. If I could shuffle. Sagittarius, please. Thank you. Ooh, I love it. She's getting around, this high priestess. She's come out for pretty much everybody's reading today. The full moon eclipse is in Pisces, okay? And I very much love it, because the high priestess is saying that you are being very patient in matters of love. You're learning, being very creative at this time. You're getting guidance from mentors, possibly relying on your instincts, having deeper intimacy. You're maintaining privacy around your financial affairs. A high priestess doesn't really talk. She keeps a lot of things to herself. Not everybody needs to know your business. There's something about here keeping some things to yourself. A new way of making money could be coming into you, and Spirit's trying to give it to you as a download for you to create something new, a new avenue. You can't tell anybody about it. You can't, because then somebody else will just come in and steal your ideas. Oh, trust me, people steal my husband's ideas all the time because he's a master builder. They love his work, so they steal it. He's a Sag, they steal his work all the time. But nobody can do it the way you do it, Saggy. You make it look easy. You make it look easy. Nobody does it the way you do it, Saggy Boo. Nobody. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, you did have some defeats and some arguments, maybe a lot of them. Somebody wanted to be right in the situation, either you or whoever you were dealing with. There could have been a lot of conflicts over money as well. You could have been also feeling like you were taken advantage of financially, Saggy. So that's why they're saying, keep things to yourself about your finances, because people are just taking advantage of you. They find out you got a little bit of something, they're going to want it. This could have to do with wills, inheritances, estates, other people's money. It could have to do with a lot of finances on this board. We got the Scorpio card here, which is about other people's resources. This includes roads, internet, things we share, resources that we share could be changing, because someone here is feeling financially taken advantage of. Okay. So what's coming in here? What is the what's the situation of your reading? What is the situation of this reading for Sagittarius? We've got 2 cards. They are in the upright. We have the Magician and the Hanged Man. Yeah, baby. 2 major arcanas here, lovey dooby doos. Pisces energy is here all over your reading for this eclipse. We're going to read this one first, number 12, which is also a 3. Avoid applying pressure in romance. Sacrifice may be required for love. Uncertainty in your career. Considering your next move. A shift in how you view finances. Now, this is what I really love, because Mercury, air is Mercury energy. This is Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo energy, and that's who's on your reading right here. I don't necessarily see a lot of Virgo, but that is a money house. I do see Saturn. I see Capricorn, and I see Taurus. So you might as well say Virgo's here too. The Magician's in the upright, numero uno, number card one. Creating opportunities for romance, taking on an active role in love, seizing career opportunities, driven by determination and ambition, chasing financial opportunities. So there is a brand new financial opportunity. It's the messages are repeating themselves. You're going to be doing something very different. I got spirit chills. I got spirit chills. Major change of transformation on how you manifest is coming in. New opportunities are coming in for you. Very nice. How are you being seen, Saji? How are you being seen, Sagittarius? Alrighty, I love it. You're being seen as getting rewards for your hard work. Seven of Pentacles. You're investing in making efforts in relationships at this time. Friendships are blossoming, which is lovely. They could be blossoming into romance even for some of you. Some of you guys are making a steady progress towards your career goals, which is lovely. Slow and steady wins the race, and still focusing on your investments. Very beautiful. You've got something to show for all your hard work. All right, so keep on investing. You're worth investing in. People want to invest in you. They will want to invest in your ideas too, new ideas, but keep it to yourself. Also, seeing Shark Tank. Do you watch that movie, Shark Tank? It's about inventors. Gosh, I can tell you how many times my husband's got an invention, and we'll see it on Shark Tank. Somebody's already thought of it. So don't tell nobody. Just do it. Get it patented while you're at it. All right. What is the hope or fear for Sagittarius? I wanted to call you Saggy Boo for some reason. Don't be mad at me. Saggy Boo's hope or fear. Number three, suffering. The Three of Swords. Breakups, arguments, conflict, separation, deep sadness, tears, workplace conflicts, job loss, loss of assets, division of finances after a breakup. Are you fearing a breakup? Maybe you'll have to leave what you do for work to create this new opportunity that wants to come in for you, and that might be painful and heartbreaking. You will be greatly missed, Sagittarius. I tell myself this all the time with my husband. Whenever it's time for us to retire, we're going to be greatly missed. And what we do is very demanding. You know, small business, self-employed. We have to come through a lot of obstacles. We have to be our own HR. We have to take time for ourselves, or people will just take us for granted constantly. It's interesting working for yourself. It really truly is. And so it can be a little heartbreaking when you don't have a working relationship, like that something just doesn't work out. Like for me, we had a very large, about a $28,000 contract deal that someone decided to just bail out on us in the middle of it. I don't know what's going to happen with that. It's very heartbreaking. It's just frustrates the freaking crap out of me. Makes me feel defeated at times, but it's going to have to be like, you know, the Hierophant in the reverse is also breaking of a contract. And that's in the foundation of this reading here, Sagittarius. I have a Sagittarius rising, so I am dealing with people doing breaches of contracts right now too. It's very heartbreaking. It's very, very heartbreaking. You know, please don't take advantage of your contractors, folks, and your small business owners, please, because it impacts a lot of people. We don't have big, cushy corporate companies to buffer these losses. Does that make sense? So, you know, there could be an ending coming as well. You're not going to love it, but you'll create something new. Something new will come in its place. I don't have a fear in my heart about it. It just, I feel a frustration. All right. What is the potential outcome of your reading? And I'm going to say potential because you have free will. You can choose to accept it or not. Sagittarius's potential outcome of this reading, please. I hope it's a giddy. Perseverance, Nine of Wands. You pulled your own energy. Very nice. You're just going to keep persevering, working hard, hitting that punch list. Resilience. You're very, very, very resilient, Sagittarius. You make it look easy. Keep pursuing the final battle before success. Enduring challenges and a relationship, focusing on self-improvement, exhaustion from work, feeling drained and fatigued, financial strain and economic pressures. That's what I just was talking about, wasn't I? The pressure is on, but it's building persistence and resilience in you, Sagittarius. It's your superpower. You're the patience card. I'm surprised that you haven't shown up in your own reading yet, like with any of your own majors. No judgment cards, no temperance cards. Final advice for Saggy. Ooh, victory and success and achievements. Three of Pentacles. Working together in collaboration as a team, but it's coming out with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This card has gotten around almost on everybody's reading today, and it's came out in the reverse. And it's talking about unequal give and take in relationships, where you're working hard. You got Three of Pentacles here, and you got Six of Pentacles here. Somebody's being, well, I'll just tell you, the achievement here and the advice is working on projects with your partner, love blossoming through work or creative hobbies, teamwork, leveraging diverse skills, learning more about finances. But what you need to learn more about is where you're being taken advantage of with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Are you being taken advantage of in love? Are you dealing with a controlling partner? Are you dealing with somebody that's a psychopath in their behavior? They're cruel. Do they respect your authority or their superiors? Are they unfair and want things their own way? Do they always have to borrow money or want loans? Are they making you feel like they're attached to you? Do they make you feel restless or resentful? Be careful who you build with. So this is the opportunity for you to be persistent. You're going to blow right through this situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with persistence, but recognizing that there is an situation here that needs to be dealt with because you're being taken advantage of. And so how does Sagittarius deal with that situation? I'm being taken advantage of. One more, please. Feeling unloved or neglected, a failed project, lack of recognition for your work, unmet career ambitions, financial setbacks, a failed investment, and a regrettable purchase. That's the Six of Wands in the reverse. So there's no good news here. Someone certainly is. If you're in my situation, my battle's not over. They're trying to take advantage of me and my husband, sharing my story. I'm always an open book. But that would be considered a failed project. Some things are just going to fail, but don't worry, you're going to plow through it. You've got achievements here. What's the good stuff coming towards Sag? Give him some good news. Attraction. All right. Well, the Knight of Cups. If you're looking for some dating or some romance or some playtime or some creativity or some music or some art, it's a good time for it. Romance, flirtation, having well, someone could be having unrealistic expectations in relationships. So they want you to practice diplomacy at work. Okay, so this could be fraternizing with employees for some of you. I don't know. Um, Mediating financial disputes. So there will be mediation that has to come through here, and using creativity to achieve your financial goals. So, if someone is taking advantage of you, you're going to have to get creative over here and see things from a different perspective and do things differently. Review those contracts. Woo! You've got time here with the karmic path and divinity. This is the seven stars and it is a symbol of protection by the divine. You are dealing with earthly karmic matters. This is got Saturn written all over it. Stay grounded, Sagittarius, in nature, because you've got the lucky card. Didn't I say you're lucky? But I also sense a little bit of jealousy. So jealousy is envy of what somebody else has. So someone is envious of what you have. And this looks like your ability to be lucky. Congratulations, Sagittarius. So these are the energies that are coming forth for you, the messages. I am offering a $25 August eclipse reading. Again, I will need to know your date of birth, your time of birth, your city of birth, and I could pull your natal chart and I could tell you exactly what houses are being impacted in your life during this eclipse. Sagittarius, for some of you, we are dealing with your second house, what has to do with money. We're also dealing with some spirituality. We have Pisces. Let me tell you who I see. before we go. We've got Saturn all over your reading. Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, some Virgo, all the earth signs. You've got some air signs here, which that has to do with Mercury's communication, though. Don't forget the healing energies here. The reading started out with the moon. Don't be afraid. There is some confusion at work, but there also is an opportunity for this to end well with a reunion and heal the situation so that nobody actually takes any major losses here. So coming to some sort of amicable agreement. I've got the Sun card in the reverse. So it's just saying that some of you guys could be getting taken advantage of in your relationships and feeling unappreciated. It is what it is. We can't we can't control. It's none of my business what other people think about me. Oh, Sagittarius. Relief is on its way. These are the energies I have for you. Remember, the fire is not here to burn us up. It's here to change and transform our lives so that we become pure, refined gold on the inside and more loving, empathetic, understanding, things like that. Um, but anyway, I wish you all the luck with this and keep your chin up. I think you're going to be fine. You're going to blow right through this, though. Okay, babies? All right. Love you. Bye bye.